Hey, welcome fellow fans of Clash of Clans to another episode on Death Row. I'm not going to make this a very long video. I just want to let you know we're into day number 1 of March's Clan League Wars. Going into War Day 1. As you can see, we're up against HD War Clan. And as of right now, we are up 18-0. It just started. Now anything could happen. Um, as you can see, there I threw up most of my attacks like I usually do. I get criticized for that by my clan, but I like to get my clan my attacks out of the way. And I did a pretty good job, as you can see. 94% two-store here, 79 here, 70 there. Nikki got his out. It's got 71 two-star. And then at the bottom here, my lowest Town Hall 12. I 3-starred it, and then we'll go ahead and show you that replay. And going into the war, or the League Wars, as you know, we like to use E-Drags because it's a very safe way to get an easy 2-star, and usually the 2-stars will win League Wars. Now, most of the time, this is a high percentage 2-star with a possibility of a 3-star. Luckily, this time, as you can watch it progress. Now, this attack, yes, I've said before, it's a little spammy. You just put your troops down and they fly in and they chain everything. But the way to get the 3-star is spell placement. If I wouldn't have dropped my rages and the freezes in the right spot, I wouldn't have had those dragons. I wouldn't have had the loons left. There would have been an inferno over here. I would not have gotten the 3-star. As you can see, it finishes up with my queen and king cleaning up the back end. And I have 3 dragons left, 2 loons, my warden, and my king, and my queen. All at full health. It was a pretty good attack. It wasn't a maxed out base, but it was a pretty good attack. This is one of my fresh Town Hall 11s. I also tripled their Town Hall level. And you can see they're using that 4-square base. And instead of me using the baby dragons on this one, because it's a Town Hall 11 and I'm low on space, I funnel with my E-Drags. I drop one on each corner. The slim out where the group of the main E-Drags are going to go, so they don't go off to the sides of the base. I want them to go straight down the middle, basically to get everything out of the middle, the Town Hall, and the Eagle. And you can see I dropped 2 freezes, so it got the Eagle and that sweeper, which was facing towards my E-Dragons. And luckily, I had this one E-Dragon down here at the bottom to clean up the Town Hall and then Teslas. Now, as you can see, it looks like I'm running out of E-Drags here. That Inferno, and you would think it might pick it off, but it's a multi-target Inferno. I drop my king and my queen on the back end, start cleaning up. I have 4 E-Drags over on the east of the base. On the west side of the base, my king was cleaning up, but he got taken out by the 2 Expos. My queen is going to move in, and while she's moving in, she's distracting both of the Expos. So the group of E-Drags come in, and they just chain that Expo and that Wizard Tower out of there as the queen goes around the west side and cleans up the final army camp. And yes, another triple by me. I'm not saying that nobody else is going to get a triple, but yeah, I like to try to throw up as many triples as I can. This was another. This is my newest Town Hall 11. I just went to Town Hall 11 yesterday or the day before. It's fresh. I did not get the triple on their Town Hall 11, but they were a little bit stronger than I am. And as you can see, I was only able to take 8 dragons, no loons. I could have dropped one of my E-Drags, but I was using them to funnel. Um, I did set the funnel off pretty good. But as you can see, there's only one E-Drag down at the bottom to clean up the town hall. Luckily, the Stone Slammer goes down there, which inside the Stone Slammer, there's another E-Drag and a loon. I dropped a Rage right on top of that, and luckily that takes out the town hall. They do get the eagle down, and as the eagle goes down, I run out of spells. If I wouldn't have ran out of spells right there, I may have picked up the triple. As you can see, there's barely anything left of this base. I mean, I cleared out the whole west through the south, and now I'm coming from the southeast with my king and my queen and an E-Drag. Hopefully, I was trying to pick it up, but my queen was all the way down low health. The E-Drag's only got 1 hit left on him. And as I go up towards the northeast, this multi-target Inferno is going to kill my queen and my king and the E-Drag. If I would have had maybe one more Rage or a few loons to distract, I would have picked up a triple. But it's a pretty good attack still. 86% for a fresh Town Hall 11. And this is Matt's first time in League Wars. He went up against they have a Town Hall 10. Unfortunately, they have a Town Hall 10. Usually, we can always 3-star those. But this was his first time ever using E-Drags. And I'll show you his replay. And, he did a good job. He asked for some suggestions. I told him to go ahead and watch my replays. As you can see, he starts his funnel off on each side of the town hall, and he's going in the right way. As you look at this base, both sweepers are facing the east. So naturally, he's going to want to come in from the west side of the base because he's not going to have to worry about freezing the sweepers. He's only going to have to worry about freezing the Infernos because they're set to single. Expos are all down. And he does have low level freeze. He does have. He thought he had 2 freezes in his clan castle, but he only has one freeze in his clan castle. And that's where our communication was messed up. And I didn't realize it until he said it, but he said he had two, and I just went with it. But I'll let the replay go on. Another mistake he did make, as you can see right here, overlapping of the rage spells. That's one thing you do not want to do with a E-Drag attack. If he would have placed one rage spell here, or one rage spell there as they were coming in, and the Stone Slammer after the E-Dragons. You basically want to drop the Loons first, E-Dragons, then the Stone Slammer, and then your Warden. But we'll let it play. And because since he dropped his Stone Slammer first, you can see it just died out. Because all of the air defenses were focused directly on it. Now, as he's going into this base, he has a big group of dragons down here, which I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. I'm like, well, drop a rage, drop a rage, drop a rage. If he would have dropped a rage when they were first flying in right there, their chain would have taken out the Inferno, the Clan Castle, that Expo, and maybe this Inferno up here. Now, the reason I'm pinpointing that Inferno, you'll see as this raid finishes. Now, he's one E-Dragon. I don't know how it flew up all the way around the north, all the way to the east side of the base without getting that Inferno, but it did. And it was getting blown by the sweeper. And this one E-Dragon is doing a very good chain to get rid of most of those defenses, so his queen and his king can finish off the Expo and that Archer Tower. But as you see, the only thing standing in the way is this Archer Tower and that single target Inferno. Now, of course, maybe if the Warden would have gotten there first, that Inferno would have went down, but the Warden's not strong enough to take it, and the Queen got there first. So, as it stands, 99% 2-star, with maybe 3 hits left on that single target Inferno, which sucks, but, you know, who the hell knows what they're going to do. They could put up a 0-star. They could put up a 1-star down there. Who knows? I mean, they're going up against it. You know, his base isn't maxed out. Of course, it's brand new Town Hall 11, as you can see. I should not be showing you his base layout. But I'll just skim over it quickly. And, you know, it's low level. And they're not going to triple it unless they dip with one of their bases. But yeah, as of that, we're doing pretty well right now. And I was looking at this. I'm not sure for the last League Wars was there a 2 times war win bonus or not. I think maybe there was, but as you can see, there is now a war win bonus times 2. I'm pretty sure that was for all the League Wars, but I'm not sure. But it's here, so we definitely want to win. And going into the season, right now we're at the top. And of course, it just started. But I looked at a few of the clans that we're facing, Round 1, we should win. Round 2, we should win. Round 5 and 6, we should win. I looked at, because if you go to the group setting and if you click the details button, and this is there's 2 clans in our war league right now, in this league, from Vatican City. The first one is an 18. I looked over most of their bases. Their top couple, they have 12s maxed out. 12s, a 12, a 12, but it's not maxed out. A 12, and it's not maxed out. And then we get down to 7, which is a Town Hall 11. And then 8. And then we go back to a Town Hall 12. 9 is a Town Hall 12, which is probably, I don't want to visit it because I don't want to give away anything for them either. They're showing their clans stuff. But they mostly have Town Hall 11s. And then their bottom, they have one. Let's see. I think there was 2 Town Hall 10s at the bottom here. But who knows? They could substitute them with these Town Hall 12s that they have, or these 11s. But they do have a couple Town Hall 10s in. That I was looking at, but I did not look at the bottom of these. I did miss this. They do have a bunch of Town Hall 12s at the bottom. I may have looked at this wrong, but they do have 2. As you can see, this is the first clan from Vatican City, and they've only have 200 Wars 1. Then if we go back into the season info, there's a level 19 clan right here. You can't read the name, like you can't read the other name. I don't know if it's Chinese or whatever. But then you click on it, and they're from Vatican City also. Now I looked over them, and they are basically maxed out all the way down. They do have a couple, I think, Town Hall 11s right there. There's one. Let's see, and then there's all Town Hall 12s. There's another Town Hall 11. Another Town Hall 11. Nope. And there's a 12. Well, there's a Town Hall 10. Yeah, but it doesn't mean they're going to use it, because then at the bottom they have Town Hall 12s too. But, if you look by just looking at them, what they have is they have level 1 E-Drags, they have low level heroes, so it could be a crappy base, real, fast put together base, who knows. But going into, what happened here? We got another 2-star put up. We put another 2-star up. Let me see here. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Heather just attacked, and got a 78% 2-star. We'll go ahead and watch that. I'm sorry I did not show you. Whoa, there's a weird looking base here. I'm sorry I did not show you this live, but we'll see what she does here. She goes right in at the Town Hall, which I probably wouldn't have done. But we'll let it play here to see what happens. Okay, she gets the Town Hall out of the way. She does hit the Warden's ability. So she doesn't lose any of her E-Drag. She doesn't lose the Stone Slammer. She's moving through the middle. She's freezing the sweepers. She is doing pretty well. But as you can see, this base is kind of split. I don't know if that freeze there. It did freeze us. An ARD. She missed the eagle, though. I think she was trying to hit the eagle, and she hit the air defense instead. I mean, it's a very decent attack. She does take. I take 5 rages and 3 freezes. She takes 3 rages and 7 freezes. I mean, I guess it depends on the base or the type of attacking you're doing. And she did pretty good. Maybe looking at this base from a different view, if you would have, I may have dragons at the top up here, came through and got the eagle out of the way and saved my heroes for the town hall, because there was basically nothing down there. But either way, it was a high percentage 2-star. It was a good attack, and it got us another 2 stars, which we needed, and it's great. The more 2 stars that we put up, the harder it's going to be for them to catch up. And just like I said, we already have 2 triples up. Thank you. But, we could get more, and there is another Town Hall 11 right here, and Bam is a pretty good attacker, and let me go ahead and scout this base. And it is one of those 4-corner bases, and he's probably going to do the same thing that I did, or start off on the eagle side. I don't know, but if you start off on the eagle side on this base, you're not going to be able to pick up the town hall with your king and queen, because you can see the spacing on the walls. Your queen will not be able to reach the town hall, and I'm sure he has Teslas in there. So the best bet would be to come in from this way, start your funneling here, and just get the grouping to go up through the base. You're going to want to freeze this, 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 and then if you have a good enough grouping of dragons, you want to follow them with your, basically do the same thing I did on 13. You want to drop your heroes wherever the biggest group of E-Drags are and annihilate that base. And hopefully it works out. We can pick up another triple there, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12s left to attack. And then Bama is a Town Hall 11, which we can pick up a 3-star. We can also pick up a 3-star from many of our Town Hall 12s. They're all good attackers. But yeah, that's day 1, and hopefully we win it. We're trying to move from Master League 2 to Master League 1. Hopefully we pull it off. And as of right now, we're in first place, but that doesn't mean crap for day one. So, I hope you like watching these videos. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on the notifications to get every single one of the newest videos and the events that are going on, which I like. I really like the 1 gem army boost for spells, your troops, the heroes, your siege machines, and we got an 80% discount off all the spells for another 2 days. Um, Nothing really going on in the news other than the ESL pre-qualifications going on. And in the stores, we did have special offers. Elixir Fixer, Gold Rush, Everything Must Go. They were all pretty cheap. Even the biggest 4-time one, which is Darkness Overwhelming, where you get 180 Dark Elixir, 2 books of everything, a Book of Heroes, and 5 million gold for $20. I mean, you can't beat that. And even with the $9 one, you get a Book of Everything and a Book of Heroes. So if you have 2 heroes down, you can finish off your heroes with the Book of Everything and a Book of Heroes. And then you get 3 book builder potions and 5 million gold. Can't beat that. So, anyway, that's day one. We're going to move on and hopefully win day one and go to day two and win day two and move on to day three. And I will keep you updated on what's going on in Death Row and Clash of Clans. And hopefully we will be seeing an update coming in the middle of March. It's already been previewed. We do know what's coming. And it's supposed to be hitting in the middle of March. So supposedly within a week or two. Probably right after this League Wars are done. So stay tuned. Hit that notifications bell. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. And clash on. Peace, everybody. Death Row out.